All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, the men on the highways and the byways that are pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. To the remnant, men, women, and children of the elect, to you all I say Shalom. My name is Ahmawan Ahyash, and I'm back with another lesson through the pound spread Yahawashi. Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, this lesson is going to be surrounded, based around the drone, the so-called drone sightings. All right, the news or the flavor of the week, which is these drone sightings that have been that people have been seeing mainly in New Jersey, but we've been, people have reporting them all up and down the East Coast, Washington D.C., Pennsylvania, different states across the U.S. And this is sort of like the flavor of the week, so to speak. These sightings aren't, when we're talking about like lights in the skies, different sightings, this is not anything new, especially for those of us who have been, keeping in, who are invested in this spiritually, because we know that Yahawashi has his chariots watching over Babylon the Great, working on the minds of these elites and these government officials and of the elect. All right. These sightings aren't anything new. You've had, military fighter jets and pilots that have reported what they've seen in the sky for years and years and years. Okay. And a lot of them sign contracts and NDAs, where they can't mention what they see. Okay. So, and regardless of what it is, whether it's the chariots of the Lord, because we know as men of the Lord, we know every light in the sky isn't a chariot. Okay. We know Esau has to find his way to control the narrative, whether it comes from, them seeing the chariots, literally seeing the chariots and seeing their capabilities, and then trying to get ahead of it by then putting drones in the sky and trying to, again, control the narrative by saying, oh, no, these are just drones, or, trying to get ahead of it by, trying to, control what people are seeing, or because if the average U.S. citizen or the average person gets a shot of a real chariot, they don't want people to obviously get scared and get nervous, and try to, put it out there as if these sightings are actual UFOs, unidentified flying objects, or what they call now UAPs, which is unidentified aerial phenomenons. Esau always wants to control the narrative, right? And this is why anytime, this is what you can look for. Anytime you see Esau with his platforms, whether it's the news, all these different news stations, because it's all over the news, it's all over the internet. Anytime you see him pushing a specific narrative over and over and over, it's a part of some sort of agenda, and him trying to control the narrative. Okay. Because all you hear now is drones, right? They keep pushing that. Who knows? They're doing that so they could drill that into your mind that if you see some lights, then then you could think of it as drones. And they've done that for forever. That's one of Esau's plays. It's one of his tactics. Okay, he did that with the pandemic. Okay, all he did was virus. He pushed that narrative. Virus. C19. And then he kept pushing jab. That's what he does. He pushes it. He floods you with it. Okay. And this is no different. All right. So what I have pulled up here, I got two videos that I want to show. This one is of Alex Jones. It's 4 minutes and 30 seconds long. I'm 2 minutes of it I'll probably play because I want to speak of what he mentions just in terms of, this being a psyop. All right. He believes this is a psyop, and he believes that this is, a part of, that him trying to, implement martial law. All right, for its purposes, which he'll get into. And then I have another video because the government is basically saying these are identified. These are not government drones. They don't know what they are. And the people and people are like, what the fuck you mean you don't know what they are? So you're telling us that you don't know what they are, and on top of that, we shouldn't be worried about them. Well, that doesn't sit right with people. All right, so I'm gonna play this, and I got some scriptures lined up.
This is an emergency message to Trump on this Friday evening. He just released a statement about 20 minutes ago calling for the Pentagon, calling for the federal government to shoot down these thousands of drones and UAPs, UAVs.
Check out this statement from Donald Trump, what he wrote on Twitter. It says, mystery drone sightings all over the country. Can this really be happening without our government's knowledge? I don't think so. Let the public know, and now. Otherwise, shoot them down. Right? So that's what Trump is saying. And whether he really feels like this or not, it really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, whether they are government drones, whether they are the chariots of the Lord, whatever they are, it's all feeds, it's all a part of Bible prophecy. It speaks to Bible prophecy, which is important. All right. The Lord is putting the spirit on, he's controlling the minds and the actions of the elite of the government to serve Bible prophecy, regardless of how it looks, however it plays out. All right. So, hey, this is some exciting times that we're in. All right. These are the signs and the wonders that the scriptures talk about. Let me keep going.
UFOs, whatever you want to call them, that are swarming military bases, key installations, airports. It appears to be a drone last night in New Jersey hit a passenger liner in the engine. They tried to cover it with a bird strike. We've seen the video. It looks just like a drone going to the engine. President Trump, when the Pentagon's telling you they don't know about this, when the FBI is saying that, that's BS. Most of the Pentagon's compartmentalized, as you know. Most of the FBI is not involved as well. But at the top, they are operating this out of different reconnaissance agencies within the Pentagon. These are all human craft. You can see that. It's clear. And this is a major psyop because you probably don't know this. Maybe you do, but there's a lot to know in the government. I've been studying for decades and still don't understand it all. But under COG, Northcom, starting in 2007, doesn't just take over the government in nuclear war or natural disaster. They can do it for UAV invasions or UFO events. I had an expert on it today, Wall Street Journal, former reporter, going over all this. So this is being used to ratchet up the civil emergency. It's also a message to Russia about secret weapons. But the idea that, the Pentagon says it's not the Iranians, but they don't know who it is. It's rogue elements of the government creating fear, creating hysteria. Now the FBI is, we need the public's help with this. The military's been ordered not to shoot these down. Anybody else flies over a military base and loiters, they get shot down. That's default federal policy. I know you know all of this or should know all this, President Trump, but you're being set up 37 days before you get in office for a national emergency. It's all part of the fake virus thing they're pushing again and the race war thing they're pushing and the Russia war. This is very serious, sir. And people can read you in on this if you're not aware of it. Don Jr., others, Barron, I know you guys are informed on this. Get it to your dad in case he doesn't know, okay? God bless everybody. Get this video. All of you.
Now, I'm going to stop it there. Check this out. He's mentioned something important. He's basically saying, since when can unidentified objects fly over military bases without them being shot down? Right? And he's saying because of that fact, that tells you that it's a psyop. Right? Now, while that could very well be true, it's either a psyop, a government psyop, or they're the chariots of the Lord, which you cannot shoot down. Right? So, again, either way, Esau is making his move. Right? Obviously, he wants to implement his New World Order system. He wants to, break down society. There's many different ways to do that. All right? There's many different ways to collapse society. And Esau is an expert in false flag events, psyops, black swan events. This could be all a part of it. Whether it is or whether it's not, doesn't matter. It all serves Bible prophecy, which is important. Okay. Let me go ahead and play this one, because this is the one I was talking about, just in terms of, the Pentagon is confirming that these drones, they're not military drones, okay, and they're not foreign entities or adversaries, and you shouldn't be alarmed, okay. And the people of Congress, Senate, they're like, well, if you can identify them, why shouldn't we be worried? Why would you tell us not to be worried about something you can't identify? All right, so let me play this.
FBI agents that have been